What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, guys, let's get into this one really quickly. Once again, guys, we're talking about the current WBC middleweight champion of the world, Jermall Charlo. Now, you guys know he had I would say, tough fight this past weekend with Juan Montiel. A lot of people expected Charlo to make easy work of Montiel. It didn't quite happen that way. Montiel refused to go down. He even hurt Charlo a few times in the fight with body shots. I think it was around 8th and maybe 9th round, if I'm not mistaken. And Charlo didn't get the knockout in the fight. It was obvious that he wanted the knockout, but it just didn't happen. And even though he put on, I thought he put on a good performance. I saw a lot of things he could have worked on in there. I thought if he would have went to the body a little more, maybe he would have been successful in getting Mr. Montiel up out of there. But it didn't happen. Of course, he got a lot of criticism from some of the fans, some of his detractors. Even David Benavidez said he'll knock Jermall Charlo out. He's been trying to get that fight with Jermall Charlo, and Jermall Charlo just doesn't seem to want any smoke with David Benavidez on 168. And after that performance, if those were some of those shots that Montiel hit him with, I think if it was David Benavidez, Charlo might have been night time for Jermall Charlo, and that's coming from a guy who likes Jermall Charlo. So, but I want to talk about Jermall Charlo. You know, he says he fights at 160. He was talking about trying to unify with Triple G. We all know Triple G's not going to fight Jermall Charlo. He's looking to fight Ryota Murata, who is the WBA Super Champion out of Japan. He was elevated after Canelo vacated that title, and I think they're looking to meet each other in the ring sometime in December, if I'm not mistaken. So the only title that leaves for him to unify with is from Demetrius Andrade, who is the WBO middleweight champion, and he's been itching to fight Jermall Charlo. I think this would be an excellent opportunity for Charlo to unify at 160, because that's the name of the game, collect the belts. But I want to read this article here and let you guys know what Jermall Charlo had to say to Demetrius Andrade. So I got it pulled up here, and the title says, Jermall Charlo tells Demetrius Andrade, beat Juan Montiel and then we'll talk. So it says, WBC middleweight champion Jermall Charlo says he'll entertain the idea of a unification fight against WBO 160-pound champion Demetrius Andrade if he beats the guy he defeated last Saturday night, Juan Montiel. If Andrade agreed to take the fight, there wouldn't be any guarantee that Jermall would fight him after he beats Montiel. It would have played out better if Jermall had told the media he wants no part of fighting Andrade because he's a bad style matchup for him and that he might lose. Well, we know, of course, he's not going to say that. Likely knowing full well that Andrade's promoters at Matchroom and the streaming giant DAZN would refuse the wacky idea, Charlo told the media at post-fight press conference he would consider fighting Andrade if he defeated the hard-hitting Montiel. Okay, so that's enough of that. Guys, this is coming from a guy who likes Charlo. I don't understand what Charlo's trying to do here. Why would he want Demetrius Andrade to fight Juan Montiel when he can just fight Demetrius Andrade and collect the WBO title? If the name of the game is collecting belts at 160, if you want to be the man at 160, then you got to fight the other guys at 160 who's the champions. He's not going to get the Triple G fight. That's obvious. Triple G's looking to fight somebody else. His only option is Demetrius Andrade, unless he goes up. And then there's David Benavidez. Of course, he wants the Canelo fight, but to be honest, guys, he has to put himself in position to get a Canelo Alvarez fight, and refusing to to fight the WBO middleweight champion, it's just crazy in my opinion, unless he feels like he can't beat Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. So I just don't understand where Charlo's coming from. You know, it's just, I don't know. It looks bad. It looks like he's ducking smoke. In my opinion, I hate to say that, but that's what it's looking like. We know he didn't want to fight David Benavidez. He said he would go up to 168 and knock David Benavidez out. He said a lot of things, and then he starts to backpedal with that one. He said he needed to get a COVID vaccine. He said he would fight him at a catch weight. He said a lot of different things. He said he didn't fight at 168. Now he has an opportunity to fight a champion at 160 and to become a unified champion, and he wants the other champion to fight Juan Montiel, and I just don't understand why. So a little bit disappointed in Jermall Charlo. You know, his brother is doing big things, but Jermall, he needs a big fight. He needs a marquee fight, in my opinion. You know, fighting the Juan Montiels of the world and you're the champion, it's just not going to put you in position to fight the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez. He needs to step up in competition and face these other champions in his weight class. You know, there's one sitting right there, been wanting to fight him, so why not just fight him? You know, if you're the best, if you're Lions only, then go ahead and take the smoke. But you guys tell me what you think about this. About Jermall Charlo. Just seems like he just doesn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. We know he doesn't want to fight David Benavidez, and it's just not a good look in my opinion, guys. So you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.